I loved your opening today. I loved the first guy's question, and I didn't really have too much well-defined questions, but I want to have a conversation with you about some of the stuff that you were saying. I was jotting down some notes, and one of the early things you said is tuned to the vibrational reality, and that, you know.
Well, what we really want to get your attention about that, because we stand in the vortex as the vibrational equivalent of that which is you. And we just want you to know that what you've put here is reality. This is a done deal. The things that you're standing out of the vortex calling your hope, or standing in the physical manifested reality calling those your hopes and dreams and wishes, we're calling them done, actualized. And if you could just make that emotional bridge, and the way you do that is by feeling your way into the vortex more often. The story that we've given, and we know you've heard it, but it really applies here. A woman has pain in her body, arthritis, asking us, how can I feel positive emotion when my body hurts so much? And we said, you can have pain and be hopeful, or you can have pain and be fearful. And the vibrational difference between fear and hope is the difference between recovery. So you can be in financial trouble and be hopeful, or you can be in financial trouble and be fearful. You can take an emotional journey once you decide that your emotion is not contingent upon the reality. And it gets way better than that. When you let your emotion be contingent upon the vibrational reality, then your heart's soaring all the time, because you know your worthiness, you know your power, you know the leverage of the universe, you know your reason for being, you know what you've queued up over there. There's a better version of everything there that you've put there, that you put there. You just didn't stumble on it. The universe didn't just give it to you willy-nilly. You put it there. You carved out each and every piece of it, either prior to your birth or during this physical experience, but you put it there, and it's real. It's real.
And
it's now. You know, in Australia, it's tomorrow. Isn't that weird? Jerry and Esther were in Australia. They called the office and they said, we're living your future, and it's good. But of course, that wasn't accurate. It was just called Sunday, even though it was Saturday in Texas. In other words, it's now. It's now. Whether it's non-physical or physical, it's still now. Whether it's Australia or Dallas, it's now. It's happening right now. The vibrations are meshing, congealing, aligning, resisting, allowing. It's all happening right now. Now. So if we can just get your attention over here in this now reality, this vibrational realm, this vibrational reality where all that you are has become, and convince you that you can have it now. Like the woman with pain in her body, she can feel hopeful. She can believe. She can separate the emotional thought from the physical reality if she will focus. And you can too. You can feel hopeful. You can, and when you hang around in the vicinity of hope, the vortex will take you in over and over again and give you a reason to believe. And once you start hanging around in belief, before you know it, as we've been encouraging you to practice milking the feeling of being in the vortex, before you know it, you know it. In other words, you just know. You know that law of attraction is real. You know that the larger part of you stands there as the vibrational possessor of all that you have become. You know that your inner being is calling you there and seeing you there and knowing you there. And in the moment you stop doing that thing that holds you out, in you go. That's really, the art of allowing really is about not doing that thing you do. It's about no longer beating the drum of what you do not want. It's really about getting over your vivid description of reality. Oh man, Twitter doesn't help. Every step along the way, Twitter. Facebook, email, iChat, stop it. Well, we don't really want you to stop it, but But talk about what's in your vortex. Stop talking about what's going on. You just keep practicing the vibration of what is and holding yourself apart from what you call future that we call present tense. And then you don't feel good, and then you think something's wrong, and the only thing that's wrong is you're not being who you really are. And who you really are is over here in this vortex. Who you really are is how you feel when your heart is singing, you see.
Okay.